Sound check.
Hey kids, here we are.
Oh, hello.
You can come here, Dr. Williams.
Oh,
This is, as you know, Dr. Williams. So, Doctor, we have a bit of a mess here, right?
mm-hmm.
So, before we get into it, welcome back to Guitar Quackery Live, the one and only live streaming guitar repair channel. That's what you're watching. And we have our guitar. Well, it started as a guitar cadaver. And as you know, Dr. Williams is a guitar pathologist.
Mm-hmm.
So she brought the cadaver here. And she's doing a Frankenstein job on it.
Yes.
Yeah, let's look at the guitar. Here it is, right? And last time you did what?
Last time we polished these frets.
And today you're going to be?
Pulling them out.
So, so that's what I'm saying. So, I think you should explain why. Why are we pulling frets out? You just polish them.
Even though we polished these to a mirror shine, and you'll notice that on the actual fretboard.
Yeah. Why don't I put the camera here so that
yeah, so they can see it.
Yeah. Hold on a second. So we had a bit of a
accident with some masking tape.
Yeah.
It took off some of the finish with it.
Yeah, you can tell them.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to be pulling out these frets and then taking the finish off.
Yeah, there shouldn't be finish on this anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of silly.
And as well as removing the nut up here as well. But today it was just going to be the nut and then pulling some of these frets.
Right. And then once the frets are off,
mm-hmm.
You'll be doing what to the fingerboard?
We're going to be sanding it down, making sure like...
resurfacing it, right?
Resurfacing, going in like the fret slots as well.
So you said that you think that this might be stained black, that it isn't ebony, right? It's
mm-hmm.
probably not ebony?
Yeah.
Well, no. And do you know if these frets are glued in or just held by friction?
We're going to go in with the assumption that it's glued in.
We're going to what?
Go in with the assumption that it's glued in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, so they could be glued in or could not
Just
be glued
held
in. So for the kids here, do you want to explain what frets are? Because, you know, sometimes kids are watching and, you know.
Okay, so we have a couple.
Oh, hold on, let me show. Oh, right there? Okay,
yep.
Hold on. Switch. So what do we have there?
We have a lot of frets that were pulled out from other guitars, not the ones that we have right here.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, I'll put it so y'all can see it underneath the scope now.
So that's an old fret from a guitar, right?
Yes, from my old guitar. And what we usually see is this top part right here, which is called the fret crown. And what's embedded in the actual fretboard is what we call the fret tang and the fret bars that protrude.
So the barbs are the little teeth.
Yeah, what helps hold it in place.
And you know, I just noticed something here. Can I point with this?
Yes.
I'm going to point with this. So kids, this is glue,
mm-hmm.
right? So sometimes the builders use glue to install the frets, and sometimes they don't. So we don't know if there's glue there or not. Mm-hmm. Now, I just noticed that we have 0 people watching. And I wonder, oh, no, it is public. No one's watching. Okay, well, we continue anyway. Oh, okay, so you want to continue with this? Yeah. So, you were saying the barbs, right?
Yeah, it's just what holds it in place inside the fretboard. Whether there's glue or not, it just added support.
Right. Okay. So now, you said you'll remove the frets and remove the nut
Yes, and so we're gonna need some tools.
Right, and we're not going to be prepping, resurfacing the fingerboard today, right?
No, not today.
Probably not, right? Okay. Well, that's really up to you. You're in charge, not me.
Before I do any of that,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to protect the body of the guitar.
Ah, okay. So, show me.
So off camera, we did a little a cutout to protect it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
So this is made for this guitar?
Yes. This is a cardboard cutout.
Uh-huh. And I mean, I know what it's for, but again, for the kids, do you want to explain?
Okay, so we're going to be using a modified soldering iron. So it's going to have like heat, lots of heat, easy to like burn the actual surface of the body of the guitar as well as the fretboard if we're not careful. So putting this on here protects the body.
In case you slip, right?
Yeah, in case your hands slip.
Cool. All right. So, shall we do it?
Yep, let's get to it.
Okay.
So
you won't need the microscope, right?
no.
Okay.
So to the side, I'm going to be putting down our wire pullers.
For a better view with the cameras, do you mind if I put it here?
Yes.
Oh, that's the soldering iron you'll be using, right?
A little bit closer.
You want it here? Right here?
That's fine.
Okay. So I'll just put the camera a little bit further away and zoom in on it, like that. Let me focus. Maybe higher up. And we still don't have an audience. What's up with that? There must be something interesting on Netflix. But guys, you can watch Netflix anytime. You can't watch a live stream from Guitar Quackery. I mean, you can watch replays, but at that point, it's just a replay. Okay, Dr. Williams.
We ready?
All right.
Okay. So like I said, this gun is hot. So we got to be careful and mindful of how we're holding it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to start first with lining it up. And heating up the fret.
Right.
Thank you, doctor. Ooh, see, lift up. Go back on. And slow and steady. Now I'm going to take these pliers right at the edge and keep heating up until it wants to lift for me.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, you will.
Got it.
You got it already?
Yep.
Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. Actually, we're zoomed in all the way. We are. Okay.
And so now I'm gently just squeezing it and keeping the heat gun underneath as it lifts. Trying not to pull it too much.
And what happens if you slip?
I lift the gun up immediately.
You feel there's glue there or not?
It's coming out rather easy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And I'm keeping this around this. So
Right,
I
so
don't
now this
touch
fret
the
is
body.
hot. And
it's out.
it's out. All right, so here's the little tray.
Yep.
So now,
Wanna take a look? Oh, let me put this
you want to
back
have
first.
a look? Okay. Why don't we show the fret? What is it called? Slot through the
Yes.
microscope. Maybe we'll see if there's glue there.
Okay. Let's bring this around.
So what do you think? I don't see any glue. Yeah. But you were saying that you think this is not ebony, and obviously it is not. We can see here that it's not, right?
Yeah,
it's
the
removing.
lighter wood is revealing itself.
Right. Okay. So I guess we can continue.
Okay, let me just move this right out the way.
So you'll remove one more fret and then the nut? Is that what you said before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, you know what? I want to actually put it a little closer here so they can see better.
Be mindful of how I'm holding this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have one viewer now watching.
Welcome, welcome. We're just heating up this fret because we're pulling these frets out today. As nicely polished as they are.
So in a way, you'll be upgrading the guitar because I don't think this guitar should have a finish on the fingerboard anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oop. Let's be careful now. Trying to take this right at the end.
Is it lifting?
Almost. I can feel it wiggling, but I need to have some patience with it. Okay. We're doing some lifting.
You want some water, doctor?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get you some.
Room temperature will be fine.
Oh, it came out, right?
Yep, it's lifting right now. We're almost done. There we go. Let me put this back. Watch your arm down.
Oh, yeah.
And now we got another fret out. I'll put it right in here.
Okay. Came out good. All right, so what's next?
Next, we're going to remove the nut. And
you know what? I want to position the guitar better for this view, this camera view here.
Yeah.
So that we can show both camera angles. And then I'll put this here. So you want to explain?
Okay, so next we're going to bring out some more tools. So we have this little hammer.
Let me zoom out this time.
This little hammer, and also this block of wood that's going to be positioned right here at an angle. Like it's not flush against here, it's slightly lifted.
Right.
And I'm going to tap it off. And I can feel it moving a little.
I'll hold the guitar like this, yeah.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
Came right off.
Yep.
Let me see. Man, they put so much glue there. All right, whatever. So you want to pull a few more frets, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll get you your water.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Make sure I'm holding this right for y'all. Line it up, heat back up the fret.
So since we now know there's no glue in the fret slots, you still feel we need to use the soldering iron, or do you feel that it does anything because of the finish that surrounds it, I guess, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have yet to try it without it. So. Make sure
I always feel that it's a good idea to use the heat because
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sometimes I even put a little bit of water, and that kind of starts to boil, and then the steam also loosens the grip on the... Done?
Yep.
Came out. Cool.
Another fret.
All right. So do you think maybe we remove a couple of extra frets and then... Because, friends, I actually have a lot of work today. So Dr. Williams and I discussed that we just want to show you a little bit, and then she can continue working off camera because I need to do some more work. So maybe, what do you think? 2 more frets?
Okay, we can stop here.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you know, because I need to, like, do things to keep the business going. I mean, this is a business too, but, you know, different business.
Hold on. Almost touched the side.
And, you know, I want to point out something that Dr. Williams forgot to mention, but you see how she's holding the tip of the soldering iron inside between the jaws of the thread puller? That's to prevent accidents. This way, there's less of a chance that the tip of the soldering iron slips onto the fingerboard. So that's actually part of the technique. And by the way, I have some interesting projects coming up. Today I took in an interesting guitar, custom-made guitar from Reloved Guitars. Is that it? Reloved. Hold on, let me Google that.
And we're out.
Oh, you're out. Ah, okay, you know, I don't want to take away from the focus of the, you know.
On to the next one.
So these are coming out real nice, yeah. And for those of you who just joined and who are following this series, the reason why we're refretting, and, you know, last time Dr. Williams polished all the frets, is because when we pulled the tape off, it damaged the fingerboard. So we discussed it, and we thought, you know, why not? Let's just do a refret, and that way there's more, you know, interesting stuff to show you. And since this is a Cadaver guitar anyway, we can do to it whatever. Right, Doctor? Oh, I should be showing what you're doing there. Oh.
We're almost done. We're almost out. Careful. And we're out.
All right. So, should I unplug it? Because we said...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, kids. That's it for today. So, this was, only 18 minutes long. Do you want to pull all the frets out?
I can.
Let's do a few more. Okay, let's plug it back in. All right, since we have an audience.
Should I give it a second or just pick it up?
No, I just plugged it back in. It's still hot, I think. Yeah. Oh, you want your water?
I'll take it later.
Let me see. Yeah, so while she's doing her rehydration, like humidification of guitars. So yeah, so Reloved Guitars. Reloved. I think that's it. Yeah, Reloved, like loved, but Reloved Guitars. So this British guy that has a shop in England somewhere made this guitar for my customer. And it needs, just set up a little bit of fret dressing and stuff. So I will be live streaming that soon. It's a headless guitar. with a very interesting bridge. So that's coming up soon, not today, but yeah, soon. All right,
Okay.
so.
You ready?
You're ready? I'm ready.
Make sure I'm holding this right.
And later today, Dr. Williams, since she's here already, is going to help me with a guitar autopsy. We're going to, well, we're not going to chop it up. The guitar's already been chopped up. I'll tell you what it is. It's an Acoustasonic, okay? And it had to be chopped up. So, but we are going to make a recording of the autopsy. It's going to be an autopsy review of the guitar for the main channel, which is called Guitar Quackery, okay? You've never been on the main channel, just on the live streaming channel, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's going to be a...
And we're out.
You know, something new for the channel to have you on that channel. And if the recording goes well, I should be able to put together the video within the next few days and post it on the main channel.
Some of these frets have a little bit of like grit to them, if that makes any sense. Like textures, like I'm feeling like the heat can slide and
you think it's the frets, or you think it's the finish on the side of the frets?
It's definitely, it may be the finish right at the side. Now that you mention it, it's most likely that finish.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, now you want to come up. You got it.
But they're coming out easily, right? Because there's no glue.
Yeah, they're coming out easily. I was just noticing the texture as I slide the soldering iron back and forth. Almost called it a heat gun.
Yeah. And by the way, this soldering iron is at max temperature. We plugged it straight in. It's a 40 watt. I think 40 watt. Let me check. Let me check. 40 watt. Yeah, 40 watt. Okay. There you go, doctor.
Thank you. Let me make sure I hold this right.
Doctor, you ever watch Tanya on YouTube? You know, Tanya, the Ukrainian luthier, tech, guitar repair person?
I don't think so.
She does a lot of refrets.
Refrets?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, sometimes while I work, I watch other guitar repair channels right there on the monitor. They keep me company. And Tanya is one of my favorite ones to watch. But you don't really see her, you just see her hands, but she's good.
Let's see.
She does everything. My watch is going to install an update. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for an update, but it says right there. Look at that, update.
Let's see.
Life is complicated.
Can you come up for me?
This one's not coming out?
No, it's fighting me. Oh, wait. I got it. I think I got it. I feel it. Okay.
Every fret is different. And every guitar is different.
Oh, I think we're ready. Let's get the end. And we're out.
We counted the frets, right? There were 19 frets, I believe. 18 or 19, something like that.
I think it was 18.
Yeah, 18, and then those two little, whatever.
Yeah.
Half a fret.
Corner pieces.
Two quarters of a fret. 18 and 2/4.
really trying to get at the edge. Oh, this one lifted immediately. And I'm trying not to pull up, just squeeze the fret out little by little.
Doctor, did I show you my my new technology, 3D scanning? You haven't seen that yet, right?
I think I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes, on the laptop.
Oh, okay. Are you subscribed to the channel?
I will to be today.
She's not even subscribed. Okay.
I've been caught.
Yeah. So yes, friends, I have a new technology here. So, you know, this is more of the same, so I just want to break it up a little bit. This is the 3D scanner, one of them. It's called a Raptor Pro, yeah. And Creality is the manufacturer. Raptor is the Raptor Pro. You can see this right there. Where's the focus? Right. Creality, Raptor Pro. So a 3D scanner. Now, I don't want to tell you too much, but it's really interesting. So if you go to the main channel, I posted a video, the future of guitar repairs. And the video says it all. You just need to watch it. Came out?
Yep. Had to be careful.
Okay, let me pull the guitar a little bit in this direction. Okay. So we might as well remove everything now. So.
Okay.
This is coming out so easily. I guess we'll just include everything in this program. And Dr. Williams, you play the bass?
Yep, I play electric bass.
Uh-huh. She's a bass player. And piano.
Yep. I'm finishing some of that classes that I've been taking in my free time.
I can fake it through some piano playing a little bit. And if you don't know anything about piano players, you might think that I can play. And I just bought a bass. Did I tell you? I bought a Fender, what's it called, Mustang bass.
A Fender Mustang?
Right. A made in Mexico Mustang bass. It's really good. It's not perfect. So I posted a review also on the main channel. And I'm going to do some work on it. And I am going to either record the work for the main channel and post it there, or maybe I will do a live stream, one or the other. I don't know. Only a few frets left.
And is your bass 4 strings?
It's a 4-string Mustang. I don't think they make 5-string Mustang basses, do they? I don't know. Never seen one.
Maybe something
you play 5-string basses, or?
I can. I know my next string will become a B instead of an E. But I feel like I'd still play it like a 4-string.
Yeah, you know, I prefer 4-string basses.
I actually prefer basses that don't have like a lot of like the different tone knobs and all that stuff.
Oh, so you don't like a bass with active electronics?
Yeah.
You like passive?
Yeah.
Like a P bass?
Yeah, my bass is passive.
Is your bass a P bass?
I have to check. It's a intro series of the Music Man, like a Stingray.
Oh, yeah. So it's not a P bass, yeah. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, and 2/4. I like the way you made this cardboard shield.
Thank you.
And see, normally we have more people watching. Only 2 people are watching.
They have any questions?
I don't know. No, no one's posting anything. Yes, friends, if you have any questions. So I have an idea. I want to do a live stream, maybe like a monthly thing, titled Ask a Tech. Okay, so let's say if I'm doing work on a Strat, okay, so the theme would be Ask a Tech about a Strat. So you wouldn't be able to ask questions about a Les Paul or anything else but a Strat. And I would be reading the comments. Oh, Dr. Steve Cassidy is here.
Oh, welcome.
And he says, monthly sounds good to me. Yes, doctor. So ask your tech about, right? So this way it would be every time a different theme, but you know, it would be the ask your tech or ask a tech. I think a tech, because I wouldn't be their tech, right? Ask a tech. You like that, doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this way, you know, the community benefits from more, you know, from Guitar Quackery. And they don't need to, because, you know, I charge, I really do. I have a consultation fee. So if you want to come here and talk to me for, I have a 15-minute, 30-minute, and a 1-hour consultation. So, and I do that. Sometimes people just want to know about, you know, they want to know about their guitars and this and that. And they book a consultation, but they need to pay. But the Ask a Tech program would be, so like I'm thinking once a month. You know, you just tune in and you see what it's about. So if the thumbnail shows a Les Paul, then it's about a Les Paul. And then you ask anything that you want to know, and I answer any question that if I know the answer.
You want to move this up?
Oh, you want to move it a little bit? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's my idea. You got 3 2/4 left. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll continue talking about this idea. Don't mind, right, doctor?
I don't mind at all.
So, so maybe I will do that. I need to. So I still need to figure out technically how I put the comments on that screen. So that's a bit of a challenge. Financial challenge. I just need to buy more equipment, and I just keep buying equipment all the time. So maybe I put a second monitor or something.
Yeah.
So this is what I see now. I'll show you. Hold on, I got some post-it notes here with customer information that I can't show you. So this is what we see. All right. Now, but I can change this view. So this is the multi-screen from the switcher, and I can change this into anything. So how about this? You see? Now as I'm looking at the camera, you see that. So that's camera 1. I'm going to show you camera 5, like that, right? And again, this is the multi-view. And I need to figure out how to feed your comments, your chat, onto this monitor.
Full fret.
Oh, last full fret. Great. And then you have those 2 little quarters, right?
Yep.
So then I would be able to do more interactive, discussions with you. Because now it's difficult because I have a laptop there and I need to stop working, read the comment. So Dr. Steve Cassidy is asking, what upper body exercises should I work on to be able to wield a Les Paul comfortably? Well, this isn't the Ask Attack program just yet, Doctor. You're cheating. Oh, this would be something interesting. Hold on a second. Hold on, Doctor. Let me. So this is where it's at.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me focus here.
Mm-hmm.
And switch.
And we're ready.
Okay, so we have the two.
Put this around it first. So I can
Yeah.
Make sure.
Same thing, right?
Yep.
And I have an idea, Doctor.
And we're out.
No, forget it. Maybe it's a bad idea. Okay. I thought maybe we save these two.
The little one?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't know if the fret wire is going to match the same crown size. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah. I spoke too soon.
Now for this one, how shall I grab it?
I don't know, Doctor. Should
Can we rotate
should I hold the soldering iron, and you do that? You know what? I can do it from the other side. How about that?
Thank you.
You got it.
Hold on, let me make sure I get the edge.
So this is teamwork.
And we're out.
Right. Ah, it's heavy. No, it's not. It's hot. Yeah.
The mess out of me.
So when I was little, when I was little, I would always build things and tinker and whatever. And once I was with a neighbor came over to do something, and he was welding a little piece, or maybe he was cutting it. I think he was cutting it with a angle grinder. A little piece like this, and I picked it up. Oh! And then he said, "What? Is it heavy?" Okay, so we gotta unplug it. So can I show it?
Yep.
Thank you, Doctor. So we removed all the frets. Can I remove this now, Doctor?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the guitar. So next time we do what, Doctor?
Next time we're going to be working on the fretboard.
Right. So we're going to be resurfacing the fingerboard, right? Mm-hmm. The idea is to remove all of the
finish.
So
and
let me
checking inside
the
fret slots.
So let me focus here. So tell me again.
I said we're going to be working on the fretboard, resurfacing this, and then going into the fret slots themselves.
To clean out,
them up.
And to make sure that they're deep enough.
Yep.
And
for the new fret wire to become frets.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell them how we measure the depth of the fret slots?
Okay. So we actually have.
Let me show you. Let me show them. Okay. I don't know what this tool is called. Fret depth gauge, maybe? I don't know.
Yep.
But, yeah.
So
right. Hold on. Let's show the tool. This is the tool, right?
Yep. This is what it is.
And this is inserted inside of the slot.
Just like this?
Yeah. After it's cleaned up. But
yeah.
We don't have any glue inside, so yeah, so
fine.
we can also kind of like push out whatever debris is there. Mm-hmm. You see this junk coming out? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is glue. What is this? I don't know. So we'll clean out. Yeah. So this is how we measure it, and You know, I have an idea. How about just to make it more interesting for our audience, do you want to show how you use this to measure the fret tang height?
Okay.
Yeah. Microscope.
Okay. Oops. Pull it back up.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about? How you use this to measure the height of the fret wire. We have the fret wire right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But we can use one of the old frets just to show, right? How you measure, right? Through the microscope.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me switch. You got it there?
Might need to focus.
So, we focus. So we're looking at the... So this is the radius one, right?
Mm-hmm. So.
Okay.
And now here is our fret.
So we're going to measure the fret wire, right? So this is the minimum that the fret slot needs to be, the minimum depth of the fret slot we were just looking at.
Yeah.
Right? Right.
The bottom line there.
Right. And if they are not deep enough, we do what?
We use like a saw and like cut into the fret to make it deep enough.
You're going to bring your own or you're going to use mine?
I will be borrowing from you again.
Okay, I'm going to show you the saw. So if we need to cut them deeper, now this is not for kids. Mm-hmm. This is the Japanese fret slotting saw. Oh, it's a mouthful.
Yeah, and it has its own.
I'm gonna do the camera work and you do the showing of it. This is show and tell. Mm-hmm. So this is coming up. And
bring it underneath the light, or
no, I'm gonna try to focus. Okay, now it's in focus. Yeah, it's in manual focus. That's why I'm focusing here. So this is the depth stop, and we can use the same tool again. Mm-hmm. Where's that? Where'd you put that little tool, Doctor? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yep. So we can use that same little tool to measure. Well, we're gonna have to look at it on the other side, right? Mm-hmm. To measure our depth of cut, right? I think they understand this. Yep. But do you? Why don't we show this through the microscope as well? Okay. So I think it will be better if we train it this way.
Just be careful.
Okay,
it
so
is sharp.
Yeah, it is very sharp. Yeah. So hold it here, Doctor.
And do we want to show the wood as well? So like flip it.
Well, no. Let's just show this part. Yeah. So we have our depth stop on the other side, and we put this against it, and this is how we align it, or yeah. So we make the alignment. Hold it there, Doctor. Mm-hmm. Here, so these two can be loosened. And then this can be moved up and down. It's a micro adjustment because these slots are diagonal, right? So, yeah. But that's coming up, right? We just wanted to, like a sneak preview of what's coming up. So Dr. Steve Cassidy says that saw is so much larger than I expected it to be. So they do make smaller ones. Mm-hmm. This is the Japanese saw version of the fret slotting saw. The non-Japanese version has a shorter handle, I believe, but the traditional Japanese thing is long handle, I think, yeah. And I think the other one is also a little shorter, maybe.
The blade?
Yeah, the other one is a modified miter saw. And this might be a modified miter saw. So what's a miter saw? It's to cut frames, picture frames, mm-hmm. in a miter box. You put the picture frame molding, whatever it's called, in the miter box, and then there's a guide for 90-degree cut and a guide for 45-degree cut, two of them. So that then blade fits inside of the guides of the miter box. All right. Okay, doctor. So, like I said, friends, we are going to be doing some recording for the main channel.
Yep.
And that's coming up. It's going to be a autopsy review of an Acoustasonic that I already chopped up. So on the main channel, I'm not going to say why I chopped it up. I'm not going to reveal the truth. I had to cut it, chop it up into pieces because of warranty exchange. Okay, so how warranty works sometimes is if it's more cost effective to replace the instrument, they send a new instrument or a refund or whatever if it's an insurance thing, and then you need to scrap the instrument that we're replacing, and you need to scrap it according to their guidelines, which usually is a straight cut with a miter saw. Not this little miter saw, but I use the big power saw. And so that's why I had to scrap that guitar. And that was a perfect opportunity to do a video for the main channel, which you're going to help me do, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the true story behind it. But you need to log on to the main channel to watch the show. And I think we're done here, right, Doctor, for today?
Yeah.
For the live stream? Okay. Thank you very much for watching. 4 people watching, only 0 likes. Come on.
Yeah. You gotta
no,
like this
3
video.
people watching now. Okay. All right. But we got to have, like, at least 1 like. And Dr. Steve Cassidy says, thank you, doctors. Well, thank you, doctor. Bye-bye.
Bye.